Hi, my name is Diana and I am a Canva verified expert. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step how to create this end frame animation using sound effects in Canva. The whole process is quite easy to follow, so you'll be able to create this animation even if you are a beginner. The animation we'll create today can be used at the end of your short videos to ask viewers to follow you. And I'll be using a Canva Pro account because we're gonna use some of the premium features for the animation to look on point. If you have a Canva Free account, you can follow this tutorial. Just know that the animation won't look exactly the same as the one I showed you. Also, if you have a Canva Free account and would love to try all of the Canva Pro features, there is a Canva Pro free trial in the description. Let's start by building the foundations of this animation. We're gonna go to canva.com and from here we are going to create a video. So we're gonna click on this icon that says video and then I'll be choosing mobile video. And this is going to open a new document in the editor. I'm going to start by changing the color of this page. So I'm selecting the page and then background color. I already have a hex code I want to apply, so I'm clicking on this plus icon and pasting the hex code. Next, we are going to add a frame, so we are going to Elements, and from here scroll down until you see Frames. You're going to click or select this circular frame, and then you would like to add your own profile picture in here. I'm going to add a random photo, so I'm going to Photos, and then from here I'm going to search for a profile picture or profile photo. I'm going to insert it into the frame and then reduce its size a tiny bit. Next step is to add a white border to your frame. So you are going to the toolbar on top, select border style, and from here you can move this slider to the right to add a border to your frame. I'm going to change the color to white, and now let's add a text box. Let's go to text, add a text box, and now let's customize this text box. I'm going to use the tools that are inside this See All button, and from here let's use effects. So click See All and select background. I'm going to choose a white color, and now I'm gonna close this window, make the text box bold, and now you can add your handling here. You can decide if you want your text box to look like this or if you want to apply all caps. I think I'm gonna leave it to uppercase, and now I'm going to move this text box down below and I'm going to increase its size a tiny bit. I'm going to adjust again the position of these elements. And now I'm going to add an animated element to create a cool effect on this page. So let's go to Elements. Let's go back to the initial menu on Elements, and I'm going to search for Sparkles. Hit enter, and then from here I'm going to use this filter and search for animated. I'm going to close the filter, go to graphics. From here you will see that with the new glow up version of Canva, it's difficult to preview these animated elements as most of them are white, but the animation that I'm gonna use, it is this one. Here you can see the name of this sticker, and I'm going to bring it to my design by clicking on it. I'm going to position the animation right on top of the profile picture. The first thing that I'm going to do is to edit the timing of this page, and I'm going to leave it to 2.3 seconds. Hit enter. I'm gonna apply the same color that we have in the background on this text box. So I'm selecting the text box and changing the color from here. I'm going to create a second page, and to do this I'm going to click on the three dots, duplicate the page, and on this page we are going to delete this sticker and add a new text box. I'm going to press the key T to add this new text box. I'm going to change its color to white, and I'm going to move this other text box below, moving this one here, and now we are going to change the text inside to add a call to action. So page number 1 looks like this. it has an animated sticker, and then page 2 looks like this. We don't have the animated sticker on page 2. We added an extra text box because we are going to create a cool effect here later on. We have the foundations ready, so we can start adding the animations. Let's go to page number 1, and from here we are going to select all of these elements, right click, and then click Show Timing. We're going to create a cool effect with only this animated sticker that we see in here, so we are going to position this guide on second 1.5. And then we are going to select only the sticker. We're going to trim a little section at the end of this sticker, so more or less to where this guide is positioned, so at 1.5. The next step is to select the profile picture and this text box, so I'm going to grab all of these elements, and then by pressing Shift, I'm going to deselect this animated sticker. So clicking on the sticker, I only have these two elements selected, the profile picture and the text box, and I'm going to apply the same animation to both of these elements. Let's go to Animate on this toolbar, and from here we're going to select a new animation called Succession. We're going to apply this animation only on Enter, and from here we're going to use some of the Pro features or premium features in Canva, which are these two sliders. We're going to adjust the speed and the intensity. So let's move this slider to the left and the intensity to the right. The effect that we are applying with this animation is that pay attention to this profile picture and the text box. When we go to the first frames of the animation, we only see the animated sticker. And when the animation starts, we slowly see the image and the text box appearing. On page number 2, we are going to select only the handle, and we are also going to add an animation. So let's go to Animate, scroll all the way down, and select the flicker motion effect, which is this one. And the last animation we're going to apply here is not inside this animate window. So let's close it and go in between these two pages. We're going to click on Add Transition, and from here select Match and Move. Now let's pay attention to how this animation is looking so far. I'm going to move this guide very slow throughout the animation to show you what we have done in here. At the beginning, you will see that the frame, it has this dark color and we only see the animated sticker, but when the animation starts, we slowly see the profile picture and handle appearing. Then we see that the sticker disappears and we also see the handle flickering. As we can see, the motion effects are ready, but we are missing the sound effects. Let's go to Elements. We're going to close this previous search and we're going to open the audio section. So click See All. From here, use this keyword to find the sound effect that I'm going to use on this animation. In case that you want to use the same, it is this one that you see here. So I'm going to position this slider around 0.3 seconds, which is when we start seeing this profile picture appearing. So 0.3, 0.4, and then click on this sound effect. If you want, you can preview one more time your animation. So we are going to click on the play button. I think I'm actually going to move this sound effect a tiny bit closer to the beginning of the animation. Preview it one more time. I think it's looking much better and I'm ready to download this animation. To do so, we are going to use the share button on top of the screen, then click download, leave the file type as MP4, select all the pages, and then before clicking download, you are going to connect social accounts to avoid a Content ID claim, and finally click download. And this is the final result. I'm gonna submit this animation to my Canva profile so you can use it as a template. If this design gets approved, I'm gonna leave you guys the link to the template in the description. And by the way, if you want to get access to new Canva templates every week, make sure to follow my Canva profile here. I'm also going to leave you guys the link in the description. And if you want to learn how to create this animation, make sure to watch this other tutorial that I'm going to leave here on the screen.